working. Alright. So basically what's going on here is this is the gameplay dispute that we had going on. This was against, I believe the name was Slayzay and Slayzay and Falaka. Basically what happened was that we played a couple of rounds, one of them timed out. It says in the rule that if they time out that you are supposed to, now you're supposed to keep the lobby open and they're supposed to be able to rejoin. Falaka is claiming that we are host booting, constantly kicking his teammate out of the game, but I don't know if anybody has ever, dealt with host booting. I've been host booted myself and everything like that. When you get host booted, you can't join the game back. It doesn't allow you to rejoin. It wasn't on our fault, and I talked to another kid that has a dispute with him at the moment, and he said it was the same issue. And, here I have him, countlessly saying that he's going to get me banned and, everything of the sort, which I didn't do anything wrong. I'm sitting here playing the entire time. As you can see, this is from theater. I had it recorded on OBS a little bit ago. I was live streaming and recording at the same time, but the file corrupted, so it was unable to let me upload it to YouTube and give you guys the link for it from the dispute. So you can see right there, he timed out. And this guy didn't change teams or anything. He didn't let us know. He didn't let us know anything, and when you're playing, you're not really focused on anything else other than the game. So, where we're sitting here playing on the game, just playing, if he wanted to, let us know or anything, or if he had an issue, he would have spawned out, I would have been more than acceptable with that. I'm not going to be a jerk like that. I just think it's very, very unfair that he's trying to say that he's going to get me banned, and he's going to get me reset and everything, and at the end of this, I'll go ahead and I'll show you some of my screenshots, that are a little conversation between him and I, but, he was playing the game out, just everything was fine. It was,
get ready for the next round.
If it was a 2v, if the guy was actually in the game, I thought it would have been kind of fun, It would have been a fun game. But what happened here, let me fast forward a little bit.
Defend the objectives. Nice work.
Alright, so I believe
get ready for the next round.
Slayzay is going to be back in the game. Yeah, no, it's Falaka that's back in the game. Excuse me.
Nice work, Black Ops.
Alright, so you can see right there that Falaka connected.
Get ready for the next round.
And it should show right here. He's on our team. He spawns onto our team, and then he gets a weird spawn. Let me go back. Oh, sorry. My apologies. I'm not too good.
Nice work, Black Ops. Get ready for the next round.
Let me get right back to where it was.
Neutralize the objective. Charges acquired. Nice work, Black Ops. Get ready for the next round.
Alright, so there you go. You can see him being connected, everything of the sort. Okay, so here you go. You can see him that Falaka joined back into the game.
Nice work, Black Ops. Get ready for the next round. Defend the objective.
Alright, so yeah, he joined back into the game, and then he gets this weird spawn, and he is unable, or he ends up spawning behind us. If you pay attention to
Get
this,
ready for the next round.
there he is right there, spawning in. Or there he is right now. But he's going to be spawning onto our team when he joins the game. It's going to give him automatic, he joins back to the team. So there you go, he's spawned onto our team, which, he joined back in progress, that's fine. And then if you pay attention, he's actually behind us. It'll show a red dot behind us, indicating that somebody is behind us, obviously. And he gets 2 Ps up the round for them. I think that was Treyarch's fault. I think it was kind of shady that he stayed on our team to, try to figure out where we were going. That's stuff that dates back to Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. People used to do that. But, that's all fine and dandy. He got around. That's awesome for them. There we go. We're up 4-2. Sprinting around the map, getting ready for the next round. Stuff is messing up again. Hate this stuff. Alright, so there he goes. He timed out in the middle of the round. if you get host booted, it's like initial. You cannot do anything. You're literally out of the game for as long as you want to be out of the game. Um, but you know the game, everything was fine with the game. Nobody was skipping. Nobody let us know anything. All it was connection issues, which I would be more than willing to replay. But I mean, I don't think that it's right that he's threatening to get me banned and everything. When A, I didn't do anything wrong. It's not my fault. His opponent or his teammate had bad connection issues. There you go, right there. He had, Slayzay had left the game, and we were just, screwing around, whatever. But let's actually go and look at some of these messages. So here we go. In the very beginning of the game, before this, we had accidentally accepted this match. Actually, we didn't mean to accept this, and I was like, accept the wrong game. Do you mind canceling? He was like, no, and I didn't understand that, so I was like, you don't mind canceling? Accept, please. And he said no, and then I was just trying to rub it in a little bit after he lost. I was like, GG's man, you should have canceled with a winky face, kidding around. And, he goes on this whole spiel. He's like, HD PVR plus you boot, laugh my ass off. You're not, and you're premium. Easy ban. Good luck. You retard. Shouldn't have cheated. Ban stain. LOL too easy. Said, no one cheated, idiot. LOL. If we booted, he wouldn't have been able to join back. LOL. And I was like, but good luck, man. Trying to end the conversation. He said, K, good luck. You're done. You'll see when you can't GB anymore. I was like, LOL, good luck. No one cheated. Keep playing on ringers though, because he actually does have a ringer. I looked it up. I don't remember the name of his other account, but he does play on a ringer. And he said, not a ringer. I don't need luck. Getting you banned, and you made it too easy for me. Here I am just defending my case. Still, again, I don't boot. If I was gonna boot, I would probably be like a 3-digit. I was like, just stop. We don't boot. Show me the router logs. Please convince me I boot. He said, K, you'll see, and laughed my ass off. Good luck. Just spoke with an admin. Easy win. Thank you and bye-bye. 26 Hagen and reset. That's my rank. And, you can't speak to an admin unless, if he's speaking to an admin, that means he's speaking to one of his friends who is an admin, which is an automatic forfeit, because you're not allowed to have inside help with anything. That's basically cheating. And, their team isn't premium, so there was no way they were able to go and speak to an admin in live support. And granted, at this time, 2.5 hours ago, live support was off. Live support ended at 10 p.m. and this was at like 10:30, 10:25, 10:30, something of the sort. He said, you don't need a ticket to speak to admins. You don't need a ticket to speak to admins. Don't. I'll show you proof. 16-minute video. I was streaming the whole time. Like I said, my file got corrupt, but I just showed you the whole gameplay on in theater mode. I'm sorry if the quality wasn't too good. Obviously, it's theater. But yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward. If I personally get banned for this, or my teammate or myself get banned for this, I think that will be very, very corrupted, and I believe that this guy has one of his friends who is an admin trying to help him get a win, which is very, very, very unfair, and it's not right. That if anything, he should be banned for trying to do that. But thank you very much. I'm sorry this is an 8-minute video. This is kind of long. I didn't mean for it to be long. I thought I was just gonna rip something off my stream. But like I said, the file corrupted, didn't save. I don't know what happened to it. But thank you so much, and hopefully we see a positive outcome out of this. Thanks, guys.